Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry I'm late. Had to do some stuff, just making my screen more clear. How's everybody doing tonight? Another beautiful day, right? So gorgeous outside. Alright, so today we're going to talk about a serious topic about loss and the struggle and the pain behind that. And I've been through loss in my life. I mentioned it before. Hi, Alex. And I've been through loss in my life with my brother. And I've had family members who've been through loss with relationships. And it's very tough. Actually, just today I met somebody and she was telling me she was going through a really bad breakup after many years of being with someone. And it was really painful. And it got me thinking. So that's why I want to talk about I Caught You Live. Hi, Bella. I'm glad you caught me live. We're actually going to talk about... Hi, Victoria. I love you guys. And hi, Ora Sigalit. I love you all. I'm so excited that you're all here to share. I wish we could all see each other face to face because I just so enjoy each one of you beautiful, wonderful people. And thank you so much for taking the time to share with me this moment. So I thought a lot about the fact that this girl just happened to tell me she's going through a breakup with her someone she really loved, I mean, how many of us have been through that? And so painful because what are we thinking this whole time? We feel like empty inside, right? Whether you lost a husband or, God forbid, or like a relationship I'm talking about, like if you're divorced, or whether you lost a sibling like I did, or a family member, a father, mother, God forbid. It's a big void. It's like a huge hole that's created, right? And now you're like stuck with this hole in your heart, and you're just looking at it like this big crater, and all you're thinking is, how do I fix this? How do I fill it? I want to fill it because it's just empty, and I just don't know how to make it whole again. I just want to be happy again, right? So what do? A lot of times we turn to things that we've done before that have helped us, like inside, and food, right? Like that ice cream or that unhealthy cravings we've turned to. What else? Alcohol. Unfortunately, some of us turn to, really worse habits. What else? I wrote it down. Adrenaline-filled things. People become dangerous. They become like, fearless. They just want to do whatever because, they're going to live their life. They're going to fill that void with something. But what ends up being filled with inside that empty crater, filled with loss? It gets filled with sadness, guilt, regret, right? Why? Because we're not really feeding it what it needs to be filled with. We need to put something in there that'll grow goodness. Emotionless, yes. What do we need to fill it with? So we need to fill it with faith. Have faith. Even though you don't understand why your family member passed away, or you don't understand why you spent 7 years of your life with a man that didn't end up being the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with after. What was that for? Unfortunately, I've had my fair share of friends who've shared with me a relationship break, and it was so painful to listen to. I mean, whoever's going through that right now, I'm sending you my love, and I just want you to know, God loves you. And just like my therapist who gives me heavy weights to lift, I go to physical therapy, just like my therapist gives me heavy weights to lift, because she believes in me that I need this pressure on my body so that I can build muscle, because I'm not going to build any muscle with feathers. And the same thing for you guys. When God gives you those challenges, it's to build your emunah muscle. It's to build your faith. It's to build your character. It's not just to eat or to smoke or drink or get adrenaline. That's just you ignoring the fact that you need to focus on what really matters. And that's okay if you need to take time to get through that like that. But understand this. The real lesson is not going to be through that. The real lesson for growth is going to be through pushing and growing past that pain. Today when I went to physical therapy, I said to her, I can't do this. She's like, you're going to lift 80 pounds with your legs, like push against 80 pounds. I was like, she's crazy. I was like, Danielle, you're nuts. She's like, no, do it. You can do it. And so I tried, and I miserably failed. I pushed and I couldn't. And I was like, I told you I can't do it. She's like, try again. And I felt like, you know what, that's what God says. You know what, just because you fell, try again, keep going. And I did it. I pushed and I did it. And I was like, thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for pushing me. And that's exactly what it means when we say thank you in a struggle in life, because God gives us stuff that we can handle, right? We can handle this. So now I thought about another analogy as I was walking with my father-in-law, who he's been through real life, guys. He lost his wife, and he's been through a lot. So I thought about this fruit. Inside of this fruit is a seed. You see this? This seed was very comfortably sitting inside this apple, warm and cozy, and inside a sweet shell, inside a sweet apple. And it doesn't really know what it's capable of because it's just a seed, but it has the DNA to become a great big tree filled with a bunch of abundance of apples. But how will it know that unless it's put inside something dark and stinky and cold, okay, and manure? We know what that feels like when life sucks. That's when the struggle really begins. And when it's dark in your life, just know this. That's when you're really growing and sprouting. And you're going to grow into a beautiful big tree. Just like this seed, you're going to grow into this abundance, and then you're going to share your knowledge. Just like it becomes a bunch of apples, you too will grow a bunch of knowledge and abundance and faith, and you will share that with other people. Just like when I went through challenges, when I lost my brother, I was devastated. But it's taught me so much, and I can use that to help other people. And the same thing, whatever struggle you're going through, you're going to use that to help you grow, and not just you, to help either your children or your other family members or friends, people who need to be lifted, because it's not just about you in life. It's about people also around you. So that's my story. I didn't really read the comments here. Bella wrote, so okay, I believe that God gives us obstacles that we can handle, but what is the purpose of the obstacles? So when God gives us obstacles that we can handle, what's the purpose? I think the real purpose is to help our spirit shine brighter, because we can't really, we don't learn from our easy children, right? We don't learn from them. We don't learn how to become better parents from the easy children. We don't learn how to become better people from the easy situations in life. We don't, because it's just easy. We don't do anything hard in that situation. We're not pushed against the tide of toughness. When there's pressure, when the therapist is saying push against the pounds harder, what are you doing? You're building your muscle. Otherwise you're all flab, and it's just weak, and you can't do much with it. It's the same idea. Of course, I always pray to God, please don't give me challenges. I don't want to be given these obstacles. Just give me an easy way out. And I think we all need to just find God and find our faith through just channeling prayer, and believe that even though we don't understand the situation, we know it's for the best. We know that it's all going to work out. And I want to just say this. When times are darkest, there is always somebody and something around to lift you up. I will share with you a beautiful, something beautiful that I've experienced, but I need a little bit of time because it's very private and this is a very public situation. It's something that I experienced also with my brother after he passed away, and it gave me so much strength. And so I share that with people when I feel like it needs to be shared to give them strength. So I bless you all to have the strength you need to get through your obstacles and then grow into a beautiful, big apple tree. Just like this seed had the DNA to become greatness, you too have that. But it has to come from darkness, from coldness, from deep-seated, under-the-ground feeling to grow above. Just have to give it time. It doesn't happen overnight. That's all, folks. So nice talking to you all. Have a wonderful night. Bye.